Good people, what's going on? Welcome to another short, the Dome short episode. Man, it's Nas' birthday, and Magic 3 dropping tonight. So I was thinking about, man, we've been talking for the last year or two about it was written in Illmatic and Nas' progression as an MC. I've been one of those people that said Nas was actually a better MC on It Was Written as far as like the growth. Just like I said, Biggie was better on Life After Death than he was on Ready to Die. Not saying It Was Written is better than Illmatic, which some people do believe it is. But I believe that he emerged as one of the best rappers in New York on It Was Written because of the storytelling and overall, uh, growth. You know what I'm saying, as an MC. But what I wanted to do today was just quickly talk about Illmatic is 9 songs. People keep saying it's 10 songs, but the Genesis, the intro is not a song. It's the excerpts from Wild Style, the movie, etc. And the intro it was written is Nas talking and AZ and stuff like that. It's not a song. So Illmatic is 9 songs. Obviously, it was written as like 13, 14 songs. But a quick challenge was, can I take 9 songs from it was written and put it up against Illmatic and see how it works? So I did that just to be creative and see how it will look. I will also at some point do like maybe a few other Nas albums, like the best 9 songs off Life Is Good, the best 9 songs off Lost Tapes, maybe against Illmatic would be kind of interesting to me. But let's look at this. So first tracks, New York State of Mind versus The Message. Now look, New York State of Mind is going to get it for nostalgia purposes, and he did flow like crazy on it. The message is right there, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can compare New York State of Mind and the message, and some people might pick the message. I'll probably go with New York State of Mind on this, man, but Nas' flow was a little more advanced probably on the message, man, but I'll go with New York State of Mind with that one. 2, Life's a Bitch versus I Gave You Power. Yes, we know AZ's legendary flow and verse, and Nas actually was right there with him. Some people think AZ blew Nas out the frame, but they was back on almost even on Life's a Bitch to me, but AZ flow was probably more smoother. But I Gave You Power, to me, shout out to Organized Confusion also, because they had Straight Bullet first. You know what I'm saying? And Nas probably got some inspiration from Organized Confusion, Queens. You know what I'm saying? From Straight Bullets, I Gave You Power. I'll give you this. I think I Gave You Power is better than Life's a Bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go with I Gave You Power. Also, just real quick, shout out to Pharoah Munch, because they had that joint on the Equinox in vitro or something like that, and then Nas had Fetus. You know what I'm saying? And then Nas had Undying Love, and then Pharoah turned around with Desire album and had Trilogy on it. But anyway, as I digress, The World Is Yours versus Take It in Blood. I mean, as much as we love Take It in Blood, we're gonna have to give that to The World Is Yours. I think that's one of Pete Rock's top 5 beats to me personally. Taking Blood was hard though, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get that edge to Illmatic. Halftime versus Silent Murder. For some of you guys who only have the It Was Written CD, the Silent Murder was not on there, but Silent Murder was on the tape. I had both in 1996, so I can include Silent Murder because that is an official song for It Was Written. As much as I like Halftime, and shout out to Large Professor, I'm gonna give that one to It Was Written with Silent Murder. Memory Lane versus The Setup. I'm interested to know what people think about that, man. You know what I'm saying? The setup is dope. You know what I'm saying? The setup is actually one of my favorite songs on It Was Written. Maybe the top 3 song on It Was Written. Memory Lane is probably one of the top 2 or 3 songs on Illmatic. So I'm gonna give it to Memory Lane, but the setup is pushing it. One Love versus Suspect. Like to hear what you guys think about that. Suspect is also an amazing track, man. Woo! I love the verses, the beat. One Love is gonna get it though. Next one's One Time for Your Mind versus Shootouts. Shootouts is Nas storytelling at its finest, man. Dope, smooth flow on the joint. The beat was smooth. And you know what? One Time for Your Mind get a lot of hate. Some people call One Time for Your Mind the worst song on Illmatic, but you know, I'd like One Time for Your Mind more than Halftime, personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love One Time for Your Mind, but I'm gonna give it to Shootouts. All right, Represent versus Live Nigga Rap. I listen to Live Nigga Rap now more than Represent, but Represent is probably the top 3 or 4 songs on Illmatic. Primo was great on it, so I'm gonna give it to Represent. But I wouldn't be mad if somebody said Live Nigga Rap. All right, it was written as Finally It Ain't Hard to Tell versus If I Rule the World. Now I know some people think that's a funny matchup, like, man, seriously. But If I Rule the World is a big song, a dope song, lyrical, way more lyrical than y'all give it credit for. The video was dope. Like I said, the message. I mean, it's taking samples from like 80s classic hip hop. So it's a hip hop track that's happened to be a single with Lauryn Hill blazing the hook. It Ain't Hard to Tell is Lost Professor at one of his finest moments. So I would say that. So we're looking at the way I had the track listing up, and you can mix the It Was Written songs up more and match the songs up different. That's just kind of the way I had it matched up. So unfortunately, out of 9 songs, I had it 6-3 to Illmatic. But it could easily be, you know, 5-4 Illmatic or 5-4 It Was Written. So I like to see what you guys think. Like, if you took your favorite 9 songs or the dopest 9 songs of It Was Written, how would that match up against the 9 songs on Illmatic, man? Hey, just another Dome Short, man. Peace, man.